first one would be the Board of Adjustments. The handbook proposal that we saw eliminates that body. Now, as our president recently discovered, healthcare is complicated. And it's a good idea for us to build a team, a cross-section of affected stakeholders to collaborate on changes to our healthcare system in this district. We've done that with the Board of Adjustments, and it has saved millions of dollars over the time it's existed. And I think the defining feature of this body is the creativity and the innovation, the expertise, and the troubleshooting skills that are brought by people from across the board, employees, administration. Now, some of the changes that we've had have been somewhat controversial, but most of the time it's achieved through a broad consensus, and it always benefits everybody. Now, the trouble spot, to my understanding, is that some people from outside the district are concerned that the Board of Adjustments votes on things. And if that's a concern, then we have a process to deal with concerns in the handbook that we feel need to be addressed. And wouldn't it make more sense to have a conversation about troubling language or small things that need to change rather than striking all the language about the Board of Adjustments from the handbook? Second thing I want to bring up is the grievance procedure. Now, state law requires, my understanding, that every employer allow employees to grieve termination, discipline, and safety. But our existing handbook has an additional feature, the ability of employees to grieve violations of the handbook. Now, this works well. It solves problems collaboratively and peacefully in general. Some things become controversial, but in general, of all the issues that spring up, this system works well. If this is changed, what system of redress do employees have when there's an issue with the handbook? Do we litigate things? Do we come and sit at this table and talk to the board about individual issues, individual employment issues? This is something we need to talk about, and again, we have a process in place to talk about these issues to solve them. Finally, I want to talk about the process of amending the handbook. This is found in section 13. My understanding is certain folks find the word consensus troubling. That word is in there. So here's another troubling word in the handbook. Instead of following a process, a change is about to be imposed on employees with next to no collaboration. In fact, I would say zero collaboration. We find this disrespectful, and we think this is a violation not only of the existing handbook, but also the board's guiding change policy. Now, there's a lot more I want to say, and I have 5 seconds, but I think that the unifying, respectful process that we can follow would be collaborating on these changes. All of the changes, not just the addendum.